background music. Okay, right. Yeah, is that still a bit too loud? Let me have a look. What's it doing with the VU meter? Okay. Dun 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 dun. Wait, we're playing Jaws? Like the aliens are giant shark monsters, are they? Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. Okay, it's not peaking. Good. Alright, let's... can we random up the campaign? Sure, Steel Aid is. Okay. Recruit, ideal for learning, making few mistakes will not ruin the campaign, intended for players unfamiliar with Xenonauts or classic XCOM. Challenging experience that should not feel unfair, intended for players familiar with... I mean... I only ever played, like, the newer kind of Firaxis kind of interpretation of XCOM, not the old, like, almost 90s PC game, wasn't it? The original XCOM. So I think we go recruit until we know what we're doing. Introduction, hell yes, we need that. Starting funds, 3 million. Starting panic. Okay, so what does the panic... Okay. Monthly funding, 110%. 100%. Okay, so we're getting 120%. Enemy quantities reduced. Accuracy, 85. Okay, so we're getting a 15% less accurate. And soldier survival chance 25%. So, but yeah, this is typical for XCOM, even the newer ones. Like, not every recruit is going to make it through every mission, right? Armor destroyed on death. Oh, so you can't recover it. Like, pick the armor of a dead soldier and bring it back to base for a next mission. Fair enough. Okay. Sure. Let's just begin. Let's just get to grips with it. Wow. Okay, that's...
The year is 2009. The world teeters on the brink of nuclear war.
You'll have to let me know if that's
between
too loud or
capitalist and
not.
communist nations are at boiling point. Every opportunity for peace has failed, as if an invisible hand inexorably steers humanity towards annihilation. We Xenonauts know the truth. The dark forces poisoning our politics are not human in origin, and we must protect our planet against this extraterrestrial threat however we can. After years spent gathering information on an enemy that few believe exist, we are finally ready to strike back. The war for our future begins now.
Alrighty then. Right, you're going to tell me how we play the game. I believe it's going to have both strategic and tactical stuff to wrap our heads around. So yeah, we start off with the strategic layer. So the base building, recruits, building all the equipment we're going to need, all that kind of stuff. And then hunting for the missions, then go out and do the tactical stuff. Welcome to Xenonauts 2. In Xenonauts 2, you control a secret organization attempting to protect the world from an alien invasion. Short tutorial will explain how the basic controls and events leading up to the start of the campaign. Game features nested tooltips that allow players... Okay, so geoscape, main base, research, engineering, soldiers, base stores, armory, aircraft, Xenopedia. Hover over white text. There you go. There's our tooltips. Highlighted this one for even more stuff. And then we can proceed. Right. Chief Scientist. My work on our radar array is now complete. Theoretically, we should now be capable of tracking the alien UFOs passing within the radar range of this facility. Thank God. It's not exactly been easy to borrow all the things you've been asking for. Hardly my concern. We must all achieve the impossible if we are to triumph over the extraterrestrials. Yes, very inspirational. So what's the plan now? We wait. An alien craft should pass within range in the next few days. At that point, the commander takes over. So, we're somewhere in, like, Central Africa. Blue circle shown around your base indicates the range of your facilities. UFOs flying into this area will be detected. Okay. We can speed things up. Oh, it just wants us to go super speed. Right. Geoscape anomalies. The two anomalies on the map signify hostile action that has raised local panic. They're not interactive and may not indicate the presence of a possible hidden problem. At the start of the game, these are usually caused by cleaner activity. However, UFOs will generate anomalies as they fly around the map. So we've got politicians assassinated and journalist disappears. Alright. We have a UFO detected. Small in size. Escort size, none. Speed going 1800 kilometers per hour at high altitude, heading west. Slow time and center on UFO. Your radar is detected. Shooting it down will prevent it from causing panic. Alright, okay, I guess we just launched the interceptors then. Angel 1, Angel 2, Skyhawk, I'm guessing is our transport, probably. Sure, let us launch our interceptors. Fire the missiles! Auto-resolve combat. The interceptors have reached the UFO and reached initial air combat. Go on then. We took a little bit of damage. Ignore the fight and battle manually. Oh no, this is what the predicted one is. We could then decide to do this manually, or we can do the auto-resolve. We're following the tooltips for now, but hopefully we get to shoot down some alien spaceships ourselves at some point. Right, to the crash site. This crashed UFO is likely to contain valuable alien technology and resources. Deploying a combat team to eliminate any surviving extraterrestrials at the crash site will allow us to allow the recovery to begin. Out in the desert, launch the combat team. In the Skyhawk, so yeah, it's 100%. It's the transport vessel. Launch aircraft. There we go. Right. Tactical. This screen allows you to change the soldiers and equipment aboard the dropship while being launched. However, let's simply press the launch dropship button and proceed to tactical. So yes, we can see all our individuals here. No, it's not going to let me click on them because it's doing the tutorial thing. Standard loadout, so we've got options of sidearm? I guess they've not all got a sidearm. I'm guessing most are going out with the assault rifle. We've got the equivalent of our heavy gunners, a sniper. Shotgun for close range. So we have riflemen, which are going to be with the assault rifle. Assault is probably the shotgun, right? Heavy, which is probably the machine gun. And then a couple of snipers. Though the heavy, I guess, could also be... they might class this for grenadiers, possibly. Sure, let's launch the ship. That sounds ominous. It is. Every cleaner cell in the region is deploying tactical teams. No prizes for guessing where they're headed. Time for us to leave. Wonderful. Just what my research efforts needed. I suggest you recall your soldiers, Commander. We need to hold the perimeter until everyone can get away. Indeed. Try not to get killed. You seem less mediocre than your predecessor. Yeah, good luck, Commander. We're counting on you. Welcome back, Commander. I have really been, tempted to go back to playing XCOM 2. The only reason I don't bite the bullet and do it is... Well, one, I would have to be doing it on stream. And the last time we tried to play any XCOM game, it had a tendency to crash. Last time I played XCOM 2, it hard crashed. I fully blue screened several times and it just killed the stream, not just crashing back to desktop. So it's tendency to be a bit on the kind of unreliable side is the only reason I haven't. Okay, camera controls can be done with WASD and arrow keys. Okay. Q and E to rotate. So we're not locked into standard isometric. It remains isometric, but we can rotate. Change the camera's height with the scroll wheel, I would imagine, yeah. Each unit in the tactical combat uses time units to perform. These are refreshed each turn and shared between all types of actions. For example, a soldier that spends their time units on movement would be unable to fire their weapon. So we have 60 seconds to do a thing. Number of time units the soldier has remaining is indicated by the green bar. Here they come. Form up and hold the loading bay. Right, I'm guessing they're going to come from these two, right? I'm presuming this is going to provide cover. You can plan movement paths by left-clicking anywhere on the battlefield. Click the glowing... Ah, no, you want me to go over there, right? Fair enough. Which is using... Is that an indicator of how much cover it is? The yellow... See if, like... That's classed as... Maybe it's like... Third, two-thirds full cover? Or is... No, is that might be indicating our flank. Okay, yeah, okay. Wall is obviously full cover. Green indicating it's solid? I don't know. Cover from the direction, yeah. Probably. Okay, right. Left click to move. It's going to take us 20 seconds to get there. Yeah, yellow is probably the partial, but it indicates there. I don't know what... I guess it's full cover from the middle. Yeah, okay, I guess green is full cover and yellow is partial cover, like... Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Okay. Rotation. You can rotate a soldier without moving their right-clicking anywhere on the battlefield. Costs 1 time unit for every 45 degrees of rotation. Rotate the soldier so it... Okay, so right-click to here? Yes, okay. And then crouch costs us 4 seconds. And then we enter. Here's the rest of our troopers. Apparently you're just staying out there in the open. Well, they don't look like little grey aliens, do they? Though they did say this was the cleaning crew. Right, attacking enemies. Green number on the left of the crosshair indicates the time unit costs for a shot. The white number on the right of the crosshair indicates the percentage to hit. Over here, or if I highlight them. Okay, no. 28 seconds, 50% chance. 28 seconds, 85% chance. Right, well, I'm going to shoot the one that's kind of out in the open. Left click. Okay, we did 10 points of damage. No, we did 30 points. He's down to 10. Okay. He scored a hit. Inflicted 30 damage. Weapons that will inflict between 50% and 200% of their damage. Value depending on part of the body. If soldiers have enough time units to attack again, so fire a second shot at the same target. Man down. Next soldier. Well done. You've successfully killed an enemy. As your soldiers does not have enough time units remaining, you will select the next Yeah, he's got 4 seconds. I mean, he's already crouched, so he's fine. I guess if we can keep these guys with 4 seconds in hand, then it does mean they can probably get some cover as well. Press space to mark the current soldier inactive. Not to actually... Okay. Weapon range. Hovering over a target highlighted. Squares drawn between the shooter and the target represent the shot path. Path is green when the weapon is within range, but path turns orange when the weapon is firing beyond its max range. Weapons have a lower chance to hit and inflict reduced damage by attacking beyond maximum range. Right, well, you want me to miss this shot, don't you? 42%, sure. Yeah, there you go. Fortunately, soldier missed their shot and inflicted no damage. Well, press space to switch. Okay, get a flank, I'm guessing. He's armed with a shotgun, which is much more effective at close range. Right, okay, let's get them over here. And then you want me to shoot this guy. 81 times 3. Most weapons have several fire modes with varying accuracy and time units. Most expensive fire mode is to select it by default. When targeting an enemy as more expensive fire modes provide more accuracy per unit. However, at this range, it would be preferable to fire 2 shots at lower accuracy due to passive short-range hit chance bonus. Hover over the target and right-click. Use right-click to change to cheaper fire rate. So I guess that one. So I guess we have snapshot, normal shot. Okay, right. So yeah. Hey, Hokey. Apparently they all missed. Although the shot had a high hit chance, your soldiers still missed. Bad luck will happen in this game, and part of the challenge is learning how best to mitigate it when it does occur. That's XCOM for you. In this case, simply attack the target a second time. You've managed to stab yourself with a scraper. Are you like taking down wallpaper or something like that? Have we painted the walls red? Is this what's happened? Or is this the... Oh no, I'm guessing this is the scraper for your 3D printer. You rolled a nat one, yeah. But I can't crouch now because we're only down to 2 points. Thankfully, you did not have any more bad luck. Press space to... Yeah, so it is the one for the printer. So, we saw the last thing... Well, the last thing you showed pictures of was you were making your bottle opener. What was the... What caused the injury? Oof. Oh, okay. That's not a stab, that's just you're taking your own fingertips off. Right. Hover over a highlighted enemy. Shot has a low chance because there's a large intervening cover object. Full details, how hit chance is calculated, is shown at the bottom of the screen. Only the highest intervening cover value is used to reduce. So I think... Is it 36? Bottom of the screen. Oh no, down there. 32% hit chance. Accuracy times... Okay, yeah. Most Xenonaut 2... Most terrain is destructible. Something the players can use to their advantage. Select the highlighted soldier by clicking them. Free fire mode allows soldiers to target anything they want. Hold control. Okay. Let's blow up some crates then, I guess. Now, this person should be able to shoot them easily. Take the shot! It's stuck so hard on the plate that I managed to pull it off with clamps. Oh, not the other way around, like it's supposed to be. And straight front into the thumb. Oof. Like, one, I presume that you're fully bandaged up and things like that. Are you going to need to go to the emergency room to get stitches, or is it just like clean cut as long as it's disinfected and such? It should. Like, the flap of skin should go back. Are we talking? And wrenching it off the plate, off the machine's not caused irreparable damage? I wouldn't think, because it seemed like the printer you've got is quite a modular one, isn't it? Alright, we have grenades. I'm guessing 2 for the price of 1. Yeah, okay. Not as much damage as I would have thought. Soldiers lack sufficient time units to fire their main weapon, but the pistol in their secondary slot can still be fired. Take them out. Low time unit cost for firing pistol allow your soldiers to fire again. Good work. Press spacebar for our last soldier. Finally, our final soldier has a decision to make. Their shotgun is relatively inaccurate at this range, and the target is behind heavy cover. Closing the distance and flanking the target might be beneficial. Using shot preview mode will allow you to make decision. Click the highlighted target. Proceed to click the target while shot preview mode is active. Okay, say that again. Hold shift. Oh, okay. I was pressing shift, it didn't do anything. Okay, never mind. We killed him anyway. Fine. Press end to enter. There you go. Applied spray plaster, then taped it close. Need a cold one now. Gonna enjoy the spoils of... There's too many of them. Fall back to the next room. Right. Order a selected soldier to move back to here. Oh no! Overwatch! Overwatch fire. The soldier's just been killed by enemy Overwatch fire. The unit ends its turn with enough time units remaining to fire its weapon. It may then perform Overwatch. Suppressing an enemy will prevent Overwatch fire. Flashbangs are a good way to generate suppression. Select flashbang. Flash out. All those guys are suppressed. Good. Suppression immediately removes all time units from selected units and prevents them from being able to overwatch. We have smoke to cover our escape, which will help that dude. No, that also provides a stun. Okay. Good work. All enemies are either out of time units or screened by the smoke. Move your soldier to highlighted area. Regroup at the next position. We need to hold them off until the evacuation is complete. Right, well, I'm just trying to. Oh, it's automatically falling back, I guess. Mission complete. Okay. So yeah, anybody that's played, like, I guess, modern XCOM, this seems familiar, but it's got just a few more kind of, like, nuanced tweaks to it. It's very reminiscent of the old XCOM, what I can recall of it. You made another iteration, as in, like, you still haven't come down 100% on, like, what you're prepped for Saturday, and this is a backup, essentially, and you're still deciding, or you've literally looked at the sheet again and go, I need to just tweak this, this, and this. Oh, God. Jeez. Ah, Commander. Good luck to you. Good to you for finally making an appearance. Apologies for the delay. This place isn't exactly easy to find. Yes, I believe that's rather the point. Commander, glad to see you made it. Welcome to our backup facility. Had a command room and cache of emergency supplies installed a while back. Now, no getting around the fact that our new home is a derelict nuclear bunker full of 60s-era junk, though. Hope you're fine with cold showers, cold food, and, well, cold everything. Don't last long in the military if you're not. What's our status regarding the cleaners? Relocating brought us some time, but they're still after us. If we don't find a way to eliminate them soon, they'll find us and start attacking here too. They're not even our biggest problem. Indeed. My recent study suggests one estimated mass is factored in. Extraterrestrial activity appears to follow a mathematical predictable pattern. More precisely, exponential growth. We're nearing the end of the curves. In plain English, the UFOs arriving in our skies will soon begin to increase rapidly in size and quantity. I doubt it will be long before the aliens launch a full-blown invasion. I don't like the sound of that. How long do we have? Weeks. Couple of months at most. I suggest you make the most of it. Please choose the side. Okay, right. Well, we're going to go for the UK. Though, I mean, kind of we may want, like, slightly further south. We want as much kind of radar coverage as possible, really, don't we? But you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to put it in the UK anyway. You know what? Let's be somewhere in the English Channel, I guess. No, it won't let me be in the English Channel. Fine. Okay, we'll be in UK. Europe, except, sure. Do it. You call it do the fuck what you want. Love to hate it because who doesn't love managing dozens of resources at once? Hey, I'm playing a level 12 druid. I have all the animal shapes and all the spells. Yeah. You're pretty split there because you probably want pretty good dex, int, charisma, and some con, right? But actually, no, Battlemaster stuff, nothing actually procs off your dex or strength, does it? So I guess it's mostly int, con, and a bit of charisma. No, but actually, Bardic Inspirations is based on how much charisma you have, isn't it? How many uses you get out of it, because it's your uses are based on your charisma score, not on. No, that's spells. I'm forgetting something here. Dex only for MC and AC. Due to battle ready, I need int for melee. Battle ready, is that the artificer you can use intelligence for combat thing. Hey, Commander. Seems like the covert stage of the invasion is coming to an end, so I'm officially handing over control of our organization to you. I'll still be here running day-to-day operations, but right now we need someone with military experience in charge. Quick primer on what you need to know. We're in surprisingly good shape given recent events. We got the helicopter away with all our civilian staff, our chief scientist included, although naturally he spent the entire flight complaining that we'd rescued his lab assistants instead of his research notes. Please resist the temptation to cause him bodily harm. The only thing worse than having him in charge of the research division would be not having him in charge of it. The man is quite literally a genius and absolutely essential to the war effort. Also, I mean, I don't know whether it's a conscious decision by the devs, but they have, like, fully given him a Gaius Baltar look, right? So that's why he's the stuck-up, kind of elitist prick, but might also be the reason the aliens are invading in the first place. He gave them the codes to the Global Defense Network. Wait, is that a spoiler for a now 20-year-old TV show? Like I said, I really want to play XCOM again, but the last time I played an XCOM game, it was buggy and kept freezing. And then when I played XCOM 2, it straight up blue screened my system and caused massive crashes. Best chance of getting him to shut up would be start recovering the research samples and specimens he wants. I.e. find some aliens, kill them, take their stuff. But I'll let you figure out the specifics for that particular topic. The eventual goal is to learn enough about the extraterrestrials to work out how to defeat them, but reverse engineer their technology might help even the odds in the meantime. There'd be poetic justice in using their own weapons against them. I'll take care of the political situation, provided you keep the global panic to a reasonable level. My agents can operate in a region... My agents can't operate if a region is too paranoid, which means no funding and alien influence goes unopposed. Lose too many and I won't be able to stop the tension spilling over into nuclear war. Best get started, eh? Here's a coffee. There's coffee in the pot. Oh, is it any good? Like, I was aware of it, but it like, I was aware of it before it came out, and then it came out and there was just nothing. I don't think I saw many people cover it. Well, either the publishers didn't send out a lot of review code, or it's just like one of those that people might have tried and they just gone, I'm fine. I'm just played something else. I guess it came out, was it more or less the same time as Diablo 4 dropped? So I guess everyone was just doing Diablo instead, right? It's exactly like Mutant Year Zero. Okay. Because, yeah, it is same devs, isn't it? Right. Assign some research projects. This like, they definitely done a Gaius Baltar thing, right? Commander, please do tell me how to do my job. Develop a robotic combat vehicle that can be deployed on tactical missions to provide fire support for our soldiers. It's going to take us 5 days, and because we're in easy mode, we've got faster research speed. Of course, okay, right, I've got to... there. Okay? Before, after. Before, after. Before... okay. I guess I exit out of here. Main base. Right, so we have our geoscape screen. Main base. So we got our Angel 1 and 2. What was it? Skyhawk? Hangar. Radar. We've got 1 Jenny. Access lift. Storeroom. Living quarters. Workshop. Lab. Right. Do you have a name? Just engineer, dude. Armor aircraft. Produce one of the Angel Interceptors. Okay. We've got 3 million. 10 grand for armor. Can we build other... What would we need? Also, can we move these around? I can't. So I guess if we got another plane, it would have to be like down here probably. Soldiers. Right. We've got a couple of sergeants, all the corporals, living capacity. Okay, we can grab 2 more soldiers. I mean, one did get shot in the back, so we've got at least 1 spare bunk. Training capacity. We don't have training facilities, it's basically telling me. Okay. Stores, defender armor, armory. This is where we actually gear up our people. Primary combat shield. Unless they have a lot of explosives, I probably want everyone having a gun, right? I've got to presume they're more heavily armored. Can we see stats on them? Okay, time units, health, accuracy, strength, bravery. Accuracy goes up. It's part of the light armor. So the little blue might be indicating, yeah. I think the heavy armor is affecting accuracy. 15, 0. Well, they're all in the tactical, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. Our aircraft, Angel 1, Angel 2. Max we can fit in is 18 troops at a time. And the Xenopedia. Right, okay. What is our priority? Scanning... I think it's going to be troopers. Can we... Like, it did say we don't have any training capacity. I feel like we should see if there's a building we can make to do training. Also, it looks like we can have... Either these are going to be the bases up here. Like, we have multiple bases. Or we can have multiple configurations of this base. Right, so training center. It's a 1x1. Thinking training probably here, though we might want more power. We're definitely going to need more power, aren't we? Can we see power capacity? 90 of 150. This requires how much power? 25. Adjacency. +2 training capacity. So I think this indicates the adjacency bonus. So I've got to presume... Now we're probably not going to get an adjacency bonus for any specific room there. I think, knowing adjacency bonus, I think we keep the middle bit kind of for living space. There's probably going to be adjacency bonus for... Actually, I guess we can see, can't we? Generators. Plus 30 adjacency to power capacity. Living quarters. Adjacency is plus 4 living. Lab is more research. Workshop is more that. Training. Medical. Okay, medical does not have any adjacency bonuses, so it doesn't really matter where we put it, and it is a 1x1. Missile battery. That could be useful for adjacency. The additional damage. I'm thinking like we have 2 batteries up front or 2 behind the planes here to give us that extra bump. But knowing we probably want power, I think we give over that area to power. We might have like missiles here. So there is no there's no bonus for radar. Living quarters, yeah, like I said, additional spots for our people. Be useful to have that. Hangar. There is no bonus there either. So, yeah, we'll be fine. I presume this rotates. Yes. So I'm thinking like another plane back here, possibly. We have our 2 missiles there. Living quarters there, power up here. We might have an additional plane slot here at some point. So I think the training facility here. Are we going to want more than? Actually, if that was the case, and that is currently what? That's workshop? That's workshop, isn't it? Yes, workshop does get a benefit. So, yeah, we had that there. Plane hangar there, plane hangar there. No, plane hangar there, missile battery there. Jenny's all up front. We can have something on its own up front that doesn't require adjacency bonuses. Maybe training back here. We have living space here. Lab, I'm guessing, has a bonus. Yeah, so we could have 2 lab here. And we are going to get injured, so we probably are going to want medical as well. But that does not have bonus. Medical we could just put right up front here then. Probably not advisable if the base gets hit, but it can be on its own. Does 2.5 heal per day and 25% survival. $350, 15 days. Training is 250, 20 days. But we're at this now. Yeah, okay then. We'll start with the training, because we've got a red line. Sure. It's going to take us 20 days. Right, okay. That's in process. Right. Training's going to get sorted. Research we've set going. Engineering. Defender armor. Or do your engineers produce that? Or start work. Well, we don't have another hangar for it yet, so it probably doesn't make sense to grab another plane yet. Soldiers. Can we recruit more? Not presently. Stores. We have the 4 defenders, which are on those first 4 troopers. maybe... Can we change your... That's time penalty, okay. I guess because it's heavier. Yes, so we get the time penalties because of the encumbrance. So it'd be idea to strip out some gear. Probably want the extra ammo. What the hell is this? That's obviously demo charge. Tactical module. It's a sensor package that can be worn atop the soldier's tactical vest. The information it provides grants a small boost to accuracy. Okay, so we're losing some accuracy but gaining some because of this. I guess that's beneficial because this is a highly inaccurate weapon. We need to lose 6 weight. Like, removing one of the spare ammo might be necessary. Or the explosive. Explosive is exactly what we would need to lose. I'm just thinking that it's kind of typical, like the heavy gunner having the heavy armor, right? Yeah, I'm gonna, like, presume I can just drag it away. Okay, maybe equipments. Supposed to drag back. Yeah, there we go. Right. No armor, just a big rocket launcher. I don't actually. This is the only weapons we have presently. There is the grenade launcher. We have high explosive rounds and heavy smoke rounds. Modules. Steel plates. Increases armor. Has weight. I'm wondering whether the guys in the lighter armor, we could put some steel plates in their armor. For not too much cost. Because what did we work out? Okay, 69, nice, of 76. The defender armors. Wow, the defender armor is heavy. Okay. That's giving how much bonus? That's a +3 bonus, whereas the defender armor is 12, obviously, compared to tactical suit. Okay, yeah. They have to strip out a lot of weight. I mean, she could probably carry that then. 69, nice. Of 98. She can probably wear the heavy armor, right? Without any penalty other than accuracy. Which is kind of being nullified by the tactical module. And she still actually has some carry capacity. Okay. He's right near the limit, as is he. She's a little ways off, but she doesn't have a gun. Like, she's very well defended, I presume, with this. Grenadier. Okay, Grenadier defaults back to that. That's our high explosives. This thing must be heavy then. Because it's not really affected her weight much. That. Yeah, if we were to slap one of these on, yeah, that puts her into that. Though you gotta presume this is gonna have reasonable range, right? Normal shot takes 24 times units. An aim shot is 34. She's not gonna be able to move much. The range on it is 16 tiles. What's a standard rifle? Range on that is 20 tiles. Okay, no, she would have to be she would have to be closer, weirdly. So she kind of probably needs the heavy armor if we wanted to make her grenadier. I mean, somebody doesn't have, like, stupidly high carry capacity, do they? Really, it's her. She has the best carry capacity. Yeah, if anybody's going to be a grenadier, I guess it's her. Okay. Remove that. Remove module. Remove the ammo. Wow, the ammo's heavy. Okay. Weight 16. Oof. Oh, we can't have heavy armor for the grenadier. That hurts. Maybe we just can't have a grenadier presently. Okay, we'll have default for you. You were a shield bearer. I don't know whether that works for me. Can we make you a rifle with... Actually, how heavy's the sniper? Weight 20 as opposed to weight 20. Okay, so it is comparable. Heavy machine gun's going to be heavy, though. 26. 40. Oh my god, okay, so... We could just have another heavy gunner. Possibly. If we were to make you a heavy... with defender armor. Ooh, we only need to lose 6. Which, as I said, the explosive will do it. Okay, both of our heavies are in heavy armor. Both have a sidearm. Good. Assault. Presumably are reasonably mobile, which is probably good for the med packs. You have a lot of carry capacity. Like, what would be useful? A lot of people have got the module that's improving accuracy as well. You don't, but your assault with... Okay, your assault with heavy armor and the plate. Okay, that's why you're at 15 as opposed to the standard 12. Okay. That makes sense. The demo charge weighs 6, whereas a grenade... Really? Grenades 6 as well, okay. I'm going to presume weight 8 and weight 15. Okay, maybe one of our assaults is carrying a sidearm. And they can maybe take a few other explosives, I guess, if that was the case. So we have frag, smoke, and flash. Okay. Combat knife. 26 kinetic. Hit bonus, 100% chance. Fire modes, melee, 90% accuracy for 25% of your time units? As I'm reading that. Apparently lobbing a grenade is over half your time units. Weirdly, it's not a set amount, so it's always a percentage of how much time you have. So that's the way they're dictating whether you've got 60 or 100 or things like that. You can only do it, you know, a normal shot 3 times. If you had 15 seconds, it'd still be 30%, so they're only taking 5 seconds per shot, but it's still only 3 times. So that's how they're doing the balancing for it. Okay. So we could take multiple grenades and things like that, but, you know, per turn, we're only ever going to be able to throw 1 grenade, because it's 51%. Okay, I mostly standard loadout. I think the only thing we'll maybe change, we've changed a heavy gunner. I think with that amount of carry capacity, we could probably take some extra armor, right? Easily. What was it? It's 12? Yeah. So no for you. You could. And you can't. But you could. But being a sniper, hopefully they're further back, but screw it. We have an infinite supply of them, so why not? Can we change what rockets we've got? Okay. Destruction -1 armor, reload time, yada yada yada. Unsurprisingly, that does less damage, but penetrates more armor, destroys more armor. Takes longer to reload. Same range and fire rate. Evasive roll enabled. That's not in there. I presume these are loaded up? It's saying 0 of 1. They're either not loaded missiles or that just doesn't show up. Okay, so 20 days on that. You're doing that. We could just work on an aircraft, but where the fuck are we going to store it else? And really, comparing to like how much it costs to build the rooms, it is relatively cheap. I genuinely think it's going to be recruiting more soldiers is going to be the thing we need. No casualties yet. Recruit. Okay. We could recruit a couple more. Okay, so we kind of... Knowing time units isn't as big a thing because it's a percentage of, never like how much they have. I think it's going to be health, accuracy, and I'm going to presume strength is an indicator of how much carry capacity they can do. What do we think Ruffle and Brv are? I'm presuming brave, so less likely to be shaken. What do we reckon Ruffle is? Reflexes and bravery. Okay, so reflexes used to determine how when reaction fire. However, reaction rate also calculated by a percentage of remaining time units. Soldiers gain 20 progress points for every one time unit that remains unspent at the end of the player's turn. And bravery is definitely going to be... represents mental discipline. Soldiers with high bravery suffer less morale loss. Morale is probably going to be an issue. So... we probably want good health, good morale, good accuracy. I mean, Trent Reed isn't bad. 56, 52, 59. Like I said, if time units isn't as big an issue as all that because it's a percentage of, as opposed to flat number. The only issue is where it's specific things for... I guess this actually affects movement speed and ability to dodge. Firing the weapons, not so much, but movement. He's going to be slower. But... seems pretty good. You know what? We're going to grab you. And we can do one other. Because we have the capacity for it. Elaine Morgan? Good health. Pretty good accuracy. Good bravery. Esther actually isn't pretty good across the board. We've got like greens to deep greens here. You know what? We'll take Esther. So right, we'll fill it out our soldiers. So I'm going to presume our privates. You are heavy. I guess you just are very, very weak. So I guess we have to drop a grenade. Probably the smoke, then, I'm guessing. I mean, Both of these could probably strap on the defender armor, couldn't they? They'd be alright. Because it is going to be worth probably taking out our privates. Don't get that out of context. Yeah. Taking out the raw recruits to get them trained up. Because we don't want to have a situation where we lose an entire squad of like well-trained ones and we just then have to do the next mission with nothing but raw recruits. We want to send them out with something akin to an A-team. So sending them out heavily armored probably would be useful. Yeah. I mean, even you. So yeah, the raw recruits in the defender armor. It's not a terrible idea. Got 2 left. Javier could probably take 1 as well. So can we transfer 1 from here into there? Is there a transport order? Quick roll, no. In the soldiers? Ah, I guess it's the assigned, isn't it? Okay, so they're currently in transit. Okay, so we can't take them immediately. So once they come in 2 days' time, we can put them essentially on the Skyhawk, which means they are in rotation. Well, we'll probably just do 1 of them. Somebody has really low strength. That was probably the one that basically couldn't wear anything. They have really poor reflexes. We could make a little more defender armor then. Three lots. Sure, I guess they're just in stacks of 3. Okay, that's fine. Research getting done. Okay. I guess we do some scanning then, right? Construct a new base. Funding report. Let's have a look. Expenses. Of course, we have to remember the expenses. Show expense report. No. How much to construct a new base? 750,000. Okay. We wanted good coverage. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to stick one either in the States or Asia, right? And apparently a new base would actually give us much more coverage. Like, there gives us basically most of northern continental America and some of South America as well. That's not terrible. Sure. but we are going to have to outfit this. Please place access lift. Yeah, but this is going to take... Okay, but this is clearly indicating no. We can have up to 6 bases. Okay. So it's not configurations. It is absolutely... each one is a base. Okay. So power, radar, probably jets from it, so we could scramble. We're probably going to need troops there. Yeah, this is probably... Having a new base this early might be expensive, but it's going to take time to build it out anyway. I guess we're waiting. Base viewer in the top right of the screen is used to select base current being viewed. Right. I guess we're by default scanning, right? Time's ticking over. I don't think there's anything we need to click to progress along. I think time's ticking over. Time does pause when we're in the other menus. It's only when we're on the scanning the geospace screen, the time is actually ticking. So sure, I guess we let time speed up a bit. Oh, okay. Engineering complete? We don't really have any other engineering projects. We're waiting. Okay, we have a tactical mission. Mission type, elimination. In Africa... we win, we reduce panic. If we lose, we increase panic. Carried 3 days. If I close, I kind of want to... Like, it's been... No, it's only day 2. It was going to take 2 days for our raw recruits to get there. So yeah, okay, we'll absolutely send in the current team. So I presume those guys are still en route. So sure. Okay, we have our 2 heavies. We have a sniper, a couple of assault, and all rifles. Right, can we squeeze any extra armor onto anybody with any carry capacity? You already have that. We could give you some more ammo. Another clip of ammo. And flashbang. I'm wondering whether the combat knife... Oh no, combat knife is actually quite big. Okay. No, that's close enough. You have fights. That's 6, isn't it? Yeah, okay, you can have a flashbang as well. We know it can basically save your butt if we need suppression. We could take that. You're maxed out. And you're more or less there as well. Okay, right. I guess we're launching the dropship. Sure. Let's see how we get on. Right, are we flying in real time? Are we supposed to click on the thing? Let's see. Yes, okay, there you go. Somewhere near Lagos. Near where our original base was. Hey, Kim, welcome. Let us commence the tactical battle. So how you been keeping, Kim? How's life, the universe, and everything? Seems to be hanging. Oh no. Music's kicking in. We're saving. We're good. Okay. An alien research team has been sighted gathering data on local region. This presents our organization an opportunity to eliminate them and recover their equipment. Eliminate all hostiles. You're almost on top of the energy signals, Commander. It is highly likely there's an extraterrestrial life form nearby. Let's hope they weren't expecting a fight. Eliminate all resistance and secure the area. Okay, right. I see a teeny tiny alien over here. With nodules. Okay, right. Now, are these explosive barrels? I guess. Trying to grab one of our dudes. Sure, okay, right, fine. Number 9. Actually, we can do in order. There we go. Number 1. Come on, number 1. How much time is that going to cost us? Actually. That's our heavy gunner. Was it shift? Gives us preview? I think it was. You alright? You ordered some stuff from IKEA? You think, you told me that. Your sleep schedule is absolutely horrid, though. Oh. Just went to bed because you can't keep your head straight. I think it, you're made for graveyard shifts. I'm okay. Like, I've been struggling with, like, motivation and stuff like that, but physically, mentally, and all that kind of thing, not terrible. Could be a lot worse, I guess. I'm sure. It's going to cost us 42. It costs us how much to shoot? Burst fire, 3 rounds. I think... we would be able to get some shots off. Okay. They were expecting that, though. Okay, right. That hurt. Can we shoot? They do have cover. Also, if we crouch... yes, okay, so yeah. We can get a shot off. Not going to be great. Could throw smoke. Okay, right. Well, I guess we've baited out the... is red? No, green's our time, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, we got hurt pretty badly. You do have a med kit. Right, if you were to run out, could you heal up them? Because they are bleeding as well. And take some cover. No, I don't want to shoot. What was the button? Control to look in the direction? I guess that worked. Um, you have been patched up a bit. Only a bit. This being a recession actually statistically worse than the Great Depression. Struggling with motivation isn't strange. True. I'm wondering if... I want to kind of toggle Overwatch, to be honest. That's probably our best bet, toggle Overwatch. Okay. Number 4. Presume that's you, yeah. Can you fully dash over here? This is presuming something isn't going to run out behind us, which it probably will. Right. Do you have a shot? You do. 46%. And we would have the ability to crouch after that as well. Because we'd have 4 left over, which is enough for a crouch. You brought the official D&D cookbook, did you? Oh dear. Then again, aren't they're doing a second one? Because there was the Heroes Feast, and they're doing one that's kind of a multiverse one? I think. As well. Alright. Crouch. Yeah. It's not going to be just the one alien. 100%. So I guess everybody else is going to come in and, like, Overwatch, really? Okay. Number 3 is going to come running out of here and post up. Can't remember. I want to say it was control to... like... look. What was the button for point in the right direction? A lot of the stuff looks and sounds damn tasty, but you're on a diet, so you gotta... oh, okay. You're on a diet, but you recently just done up the kitchen. So has it been a lot of, like rabbit food? Is that the problem? Like, you could do with some real food. Focus mind. Inventory. Dive into inventory. Let's go with... you're keeping yourself under 1,000 calories a day. I have no idea with calorie counts and that, whether that is extreme or just below kind of like normal intake for a regular person or what. It sounds relatively low, because, I mean, certainly if you're doing any heavy labor and things like that. So, normal, okay, so yeah, it's below 50, oh wow, okay, so I'm guessing every night you're kind of famished. Like, you're quite peckish by the end of the night. Yeah, I'm gonna say... that's just shooting. I don't want to shoot. What's the button for look? And kind of... ah, there you go. It's right click. Okay, there we go. And hunker down. I can run out here. And do we want you looking over there? I kind of am expecting somebody to come in over from this direction, to be honest. So sure. Expecting something to come up from over here. Something's definitely coming from this way, and probably stuff from this way as well. What's the movement there? 35 Overwatch. I'm gonna say, let's go there actually. That's 38? Why is that harder to run there? It's less to run out to there. I guess that would give us eyes on over this direction. But if anybody comes out that door, we are absolutely flanked. You know what? Screw it. Let's go there. Ooh, there's stuff back here. Oh, okay. I didn't realize there's stuff back here. Ooh, okay. Let's have you. Well, I guess you have field of view out in that direction. Absolutely crouch down. You know what? Let's have you look over there. And then we could have somebody here looking in that direction. Right? You could move here. Quite easily. Crouch. And crouch as well? Sure. We want our sniper quite far back. I don't know whether the actual ship gives us cover. Possibly. Or deficiency, more precisely. You don't feel hunger, but it also works the other way. You can't feel full either. Oof. Right. I'm going to go here with you. And I'm going to come here. Crouch. Oh, we can't even crouch. I guess we're keeping eyes over in this direction. I think you're relatively well armored. Yeah, you've got some armor on you. Okay. Ah, that's the side effects of the childhood chemo. Ah, right. Okay. Where the hell are we putting you? Far back, but with good cover. Honestly, I just kind of want you out of the ship. I'm going to be exposed from that side, but I mean, we've got some Overwatches. No, is Overwatch on? No, I kind of want over. I presume that means Overwatch is on. Overwatch toggle allows you to allow grey or disable. Will attempt to perform at the most time. Okay. Apparently you don't have any. You don't get to take a shot. You do. Okay. You would be able to take a shot. Okay. You'd be able to take a shot. And so would you. You're just keeping an eye out, can't even crouch down. I am... To be honest, for you, I'm just going to come here. That takes 52? It's going to take all your movement? Oh no, that reduces it to 52. Okay, no. That makes sense. If I go here, crouch, and we're just going to stay in the helicopter until something moves. Right, we got alien activity, just the one. Okay, no, we're keeping an eye out that way, just in case. That's why we had the sniper back here. Okay, I think the aliens were shooting at just these random people. Okay, right. I am absolutely going to be playing Baldur's Gate. Yes, that I firmly have that on my schedule. You've got an email about receiving your digital key for your collector's edition, have you? Ah, okay. Well, I brought it in early access, so I haven't re-downloaded it again yet, but it is 100% on my to-do list. Right, we have Alien there, which, I mean, if we move to here, we should get a good shot on him, I think. Sure. Right, do I have a shot? What about... Screw it, let's see. Yeah, mow them down. Crouch. Okay. They're keeping an eye out over there. We saw movement in that direction. We can see him there. I don't suppose that's... Wow, actually, no. We can get the shot off. Go on, shoot him in the back. I can take another shot, sure. There we go. Right, and then there was another one moving around over in this direction, wasn't there? Right, you are still badly dinged up. The healing didn't help too much. Yes, we will purge all the Xenos scum. What does that cost us to get there? Only 10. Okay, that gives us some options. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's going to be something over this way, right? Let's have you crouch down and keep an eye over here. Just in case. You have a shotgun. You've got heavy machine gun. Not anything you can do to heal yourself, but 19, you would only be able to pistol Overwatch. Okay. There is a civilian there. Okay, I think you can come out to here now. keep an eye over in that direction. Are we having you squat down? Yeah, you're not going to be able to fire your gun anyway, so yeah, sure. Let's have you crouch down. You can move over in this direction. Do we know what the fuck these things are? Are we supposed to interact with them? I don't know. We're not going to be able to do much, so I guess just crouch. How much is that going to give us? 24, which would be enough to get a shot off, possibly. Anything crosses into our line of fire. You could probably go post up here, couldn't you? Okay, we can see down that alleyway then now. Yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye over in there. Right. You have moved. Somebody got a lot of them. You know what? Fine. We'll have you crouch down. You can still take some good shots. That's really it. Sure. End turn. Where are the bad guys at? We've killed 2 definitely. Friendly activity. They're just legging it. I don't hear aliens firing. That's a thing. Okay. Right. Okay. Obviously, slower pace. It's a lot more strategic, a lot more tactical than even like modern XCOM is. But it's because it's leaning heavily on the older school version of XCOM. It's just a learning curve. Once you've got the learning curve, I can see this being quite deep. I feel like I'm still right at the beginning, though. Visually, yes. Though commandos, like, the commandos all had their very specific special skills. This is more, like, just have, like, your team kind of, like, covering each other's backs. It's, like, everyone's got more or less the same skill set. There is no sapper or spy or anything like that. Let's go here so I can actually see. Okay, and absolutely crouch down because you'll still be able to take a shot. Good. It's only with a shotgun though, but still. Yeah, I think you are rushing to here. I think we're relatively safe in this corner. It was just the one dude which ran in this direction. I think this is relatively safe, but I don't want to count my chickens. I'm gonna, like, move you forward here. There is a guy with a gun over there, so hopefully he can help by shooting aliens for me. I'm gonna have... You are the injured one, though, right? You've still, both of you, got enough to take a shot. We should check these buildings as well. So I think we need to clear the area first. If you were to move here. I think looking is 0 cost, isn't it? Yeah. So you move here. Sure, crouch. Crouch. They can still both take shots. Okay, so who hasn't done anything? Shotgun dude. Shotgun dude is going to post up over here. And we will check that warehouse in a moment. I'd still be able to take shots. Okay. You are going to move here. Keep an eye over in this direction and still crouch down. Our sniper is going to stay here. Then at least you can take a very good shot, one would hope. But only if you're looking over in that direction. If these two find anything over here, they're kind of relying on each other. Sure, let's see what happens. Not a lot thus far. Okay, there's just friendly. It's a big fucking map, to be honest. Okay, I've not heard the alien shooting. So, you know what? I think we're going to take the first door. Let's have you come here. I didn't mean to run in. I thought it was just going to open the door. Okay, well. Thankfully, doesn't seem to be anything in here. That could have been dangerous. Okay, in which case, I'm going to have you come back out. Oh, no, that's too much. Apparently so. Okay. Fine. I guess you're staying in there then. You can't do anything, so I guess just crouch? You just hunker down then. I'm seeing the ladders there. If we were to go up elevation, could get on the roof with the sniper, which isn't a horrible idea. A sniper. Could you get up here? Apparently so. I wouldn't be able to crouch, but I do have good line of sight. Okay. No. I'm trying to find my people. Right. I want to make sure this courtyard is completely cleared. So, both you guys kind of keep your eyes peeled. If we can clear this, then we know it's relatively safe, because I think this wall goes all the way around. I think you two are just keeping an eye over there, to be honest. We'll go in there. Look over there and keep your head down. Right. Just in case something tries to sneak up behind us. At least that one's covering each other's back. These guys here, I think, are staying put for now. Stay down. And sure. Slow and steady. Has not acted. I know he's not acted. I didn't want him to act. I wanted him to, like, continue to keep his eye out. He's watching other people's backs. Right click to enter. There you go. Not hear any alien shooting. Oh. Friendly. Friendly. Okay. Let's have you move forward. Yeah, I guess the friendly's moving was probably indicative of, like, there's no aliens on Overwatch. But, so just want to be sure. Unless there's, like, shape-shifting ones, like the faceless. So you crouch down, and you've got good line of sight. You in there. Right, well, we know this is kind of clear now, so I'm going to have you come back out. And yeah, I think you're just coming back out here. I'm watching that space behind. Right, I don't think we're against the clock, so we are 100% doing this carefully. Shedding time. Well, you enjoyed the rest of your birthday in the dark, Eli, and hopefully we'll see you again at the weekend. Back on Saturday with finishing off Elden Ring. So if you're about for that, come join us. If not, have a good one, bud. Enjoy the fatty later. Yeah. Get high, enjoy the rest of your day. But yeah. Right. Yes. We have moved you. Yeah, so, like, who's not moved? You, but you're keeping an eye out. You keeping an eye out. You keeping an eye out. Those two have moved. Our sniper up. Posted up. Yeah, okay. Hey, we stepped out of the helicopter and one of our people was almost dead immediately. They got shot and they were down to 3 health. And apparently, like, patching them up is a lot more difficult than just spraying them with some healing spray in XCOM 2. So they're going to probably be out of commission for weeks after this point. So I'm guessing there's probably only like 3 aliens on this entire map. No, I want to grab that person. Who is it? It's the wounded one, isn't it? Yeah, it is her. Okay, I'm going to move you to Ugh. Excuse me. Move you to here. Yeah, like I said, I figured this was relatively safe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this entire spot is pretty damn clear. Would you have any more speed left? That takes you to 16. Not really enough to take a shot. No, I think you're just going to stay there. Okay. The time mechanic... Yeah, instead of using AP points and things like that, it's just using, like, no, it takes you this much time to move around and do stuff. Okay, right. I'm going to start moving you guys over here. Now, is that literally the edge of the map? I think it is. I would be able to see past that point else, right? Like, I think that is genuinely the edge of the map, so that's why it's not giving me any more vision beyond that point. Still enough to take a shot. Good. Still enough to take a shot. Uh, 18, not enough. So let's just have you crouch. Cover. Okay, who hasn't moved? You haven't, but you're keeping an eye on everything going on down there. I'm 100% expecting somebody to burst out the door here. You guys have moved. You guys have moved. You are keeping an eye out over there, and you're posted up on the roof, watching out. Okay, I am going to end it there. I heard a zap sound. Enemy overwatches are going off somewhere. There was at least 2 zaps, so there's 2 more aliens somewhere. Like, the zap could have come from in here, to be honest. Like, the guy did just run in there, didn't he? Well, we know this area is safe. I'm trying to just click on the person. Right, okay, it's injured one. Injured one is going to fall all the way back as much as time will allow. Right. You guys are all still watching over there, just in case. That's another zap. Okay. So if this is indeed the edge of the map, we have no idea. I think this is edge as well. There could be stuff hidden down here, which we've missed, but I think we're fine there. Supposed to move there. Ooh, 11 remaining. It's a lot of open ground here, to be honest. It's whether the cars blow up. Right. 42. Enough to do something? Sure. Not enough to do anything. So just hunker down. 40, you would be able to get a shot off. Be able to take an aimed shot. So I'm going to stay there. You can hunker. And these two, you know what? As nothing's come from this way, and that's potentially edge of the map still, I think these guys can start falling back a little. I'm going to have my group together. Could take a shot from there. Okay. Take a shot as well. Okay, I'm going to have them fall back. We're going to assault this side and sweep across. So, I guess those with points will be overwatching. Alright. These guys can run as much as they can back here. 0, sure. Seven really isn't enough to do anything. What about here? 6. You could hunker, sure. Right, you got nothing in yet. What's that? 30. Sure. We'll have you scooch down. You can come over here. Scooch down. Get an eye out over there. You can scooch down as well. And I guess you're keeping an eye out over here. 16, not enough to do anything actually. Fine, crouch. The heavy machine gun takes a lot of action points, unsurprisingly. Well, thank you for opening the door. It means I don't have to. Didn't hear any zaps. Okay. I'm going to sweep through the building. Oh, I want you. Thank you. That's there. Just in case something runs out. I guess we're aware of you, so you keep your eye out up front over here. Guess you're coming here, crouching, keeping eyes out. Likewise for you. But you're watching everyone's back. Sniper still on the roof. Okay. I mean, it's not like XCOM with a little thing up in the top corner going, save this many civilians. Screw the civilians. Okay, she's running back into her house. But she didn't get shot, so there's no aliens have appeared in there. Tiny half-sized TARDISes. That's all I can describe them as. They kind of look that way, don't they? No, you. I look. Can I see out the window from here? Really? Okay. Oh, no, not enough movement speed. Okay. What if you were to scooch to there? You could probably move to here, right? Yeah, but not have a lot left. Alright. Is that actually cover? It is. Okay. That's the edge of the map there, over there as well. Okay, good. We have eyes on most stuff. Sniper. Sniper's probably going to have to move now, right? I mean, I would presume you can jump off the building. Do I have to, like, command one down and... There's okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can jump off the building and hunker. No zaps. Running out of civilians to shoot at the aliens, I'm guessing. What if I was to go up here? Would that give me good eyes on? 16. Would be enough to get a shot off. Should anything happen. If I was to dive out the window. Yeah, there we go. Anybody hiding behind the wall here? No. I guess you can possibly run around to there. 22, that's not going to be enough to do anything. Okay, you're going to have to go there then. Can you get over there? You can. I'm just thinking they can get up on the roof next turn then, maybe. Sure. Scooch down. How much health do you have? 61. Could I bait something out if I was to rush out the door here? Possibly. Okay, all clear. No idea where they are. Alright, I think you can maybe move there. Scooch, and yeah, you're pretty well covered. Guess you're moving up to there. Scooch down. Right, is that most people have done a thing? Looks like it. No zaps. Alright, our sniper. You up here. 32 is enough to take a shot. But if I rotate you two, I'm going to lose my 32, aren't I? Yeah, okay, right. Well, just crouch down and I guess you're pistol overwatching. Right. Paranoia is the key in any XCOM game. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to take a shot anyway, so keep low. I guess move up behind you. Ready to do something. And of course, our heavy gunner that's been kind of useless up to this point. Sure. She has armor. You know what? It's negligible cover, but let's see if I were to go here, say. Keep an eye over here and stay low as possible. Well, no zap sounds from back there when he scooched around the warehouse, so would say it's probably okay. Didn't seem to be anything inside the house as we were running up towards it. The momentary thought, was he about to get shot? Sure, we'll scooch her over there. Get down low. 32 or 40. Well, that's good, because we could do there and then scooch down low. We've got eyes over in this direction. $36. Enough to take a shot if we need it. Come on, where are we? Let's just have you guys stack up. Keep an eye on our backs. Sure. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's at least 2 aliens somewhere. Seems clear. $20 left. Enough for a really bad shot. Let's have you rush up behind as well then. Right, well, I guess our squad on the high ground need to boogie. You can't just jump off the roof. Oh, damn you. Fine. I guess you guys are doing that. I guess the same with the sniper then. Yeah, you're all tapped. Okay. If you were to move up to there, you wouldn't have a shot. Right. We've got open ground to cover. How about if I was to run into the building? No, only a pistol overwatch. We'll go here. If we're ending up pistol overwatching, we have to pistol overwatch, sure. Don't think I need to crouch. Fine, let's end there. Still no zaps. I guess the aliens got all the humies. Sure. Yeah, I can still get a shot off. Good. Okay. Oh, trying to get that guy. There you go. Technically, she would actually be able to have a shot this time, if need be. Okay, fine. Fine. Rush up here. Ah, we have eyes on. Visible enemies. Right, they're in the warehouse there. Okie dokie. I guess carry on my run to there. We know he's in the warehouse. Okay. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's more than one. Let's have you watch our backs just in case. How far forward could we get? Well, I'm not going to get a shot anyway, so I might as well go there and crouch. Sure. Alright. Okay. Got a rough idea where that guy is. He's over here somewhere. Okay, you have a rifle, you have the heavy machine gun. Oof. Getting up here, you're not going to have enough. Unfortunate. What about you? Shoddy. No, that's not going to do it either. Okay, right. Well, fine. It might be you. He's over here somewhere. 26. Not enough to get a shot off. Damn you and your big gun. I suppose you do have flash. Does mean he wouldn't be able to get a... There he is. I do have a shot, surprisingly. No, I don't. 32. Shit. Okay. Fine. Let's go there. Let's crouch. Welcome, Exact Approach. It's Xenonauts 2. Basically, old school XCOM. Right, okay. Well, we have eyes on him. Is that going to help us get a shot on him as well? $29. Throw smoke. Not really gonna help. Let's go here. Let's bring up all of these guys at the rear. You do have a flash. Could you lob a flash over the top? What's the range on that? Ooh, 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 perfect. Okay, right. No suppressing fire for you, buddy. She did not throw it over the wall. You muppet. Okay, then. Right, fine. Well, that's a waste of a flashbang, isn't it? This is fine, clearly. Alright then. You on the roof there. I guess nobody's in Overwatch, really, are they? Okay, fine. Let's get you down there. I think he took a shot at me, but because... I don't know. So he was here. I don't know if he's overwatching. You don't have great health. You have better health. Why can I not move? Oh, it's not going to let me move. I'm not allowed to step over the corpse? Is it bugged? Okay, right. Now I have eyes on. Okay, right. Shoot him. Shoot him again. Oh, I don't have sufficient for that. Okay, can you shoot him? No, there's a wall in the way. If I was to move here, shoot him. A miss? Wow. Seriously? Seriously? Well, I'm not doing the grenade, am I? If I was to move here, 40... There we go. So it was just the last one left. Okay, right. We did all of that. We were just looking for one little grey alien. We covered the entire map. But somebody took an injury right at the beginning. Other than that, we were fine. But it was the first mission. Like, as I said, it is proto XCOM. taking its lead from original. But, you know, the point-blank shot missing is very XCOM, to be honest. We got a red heart, not a purple heart. Crimson, sorry. Soldiers will be granted Crimson Heart if they suffer more than 30 hit points of damage during a single combat. The award of a medal will grant the soldier +1 to all attributes. That's not bad. And do the little arrows indicate level ups? But we got corpse, alien scanner, alien magnetic weapons, and alien alloys. And only 2 actually got shot. We killed 5 aliens. Okie dokie. I don't think we killed 5. I'm presuming some of the locals actually killed some of the aliens as well. Okay, right. 19 days on that. 3 days left on that. That was 11 hours, yeah. So, soldiers. Have our recruits made it there yet? Where was it where we could see them? Under soldiers. Unassigned. Transit. Okay, yeah. The ones that were in transit. So we're absolutely going to swap one of these guys out. So they start getting some training. And yeah, okay, right. Back here. Scan and get the Skyhawk back. They've arrived now. Perfect. Okay, we know they're here. Right, we can swap them into rotation, get them start training properly. My preliminary analysis of the recovered alien equipment suggests widespread use of a previously unknown metallic substance. The super heavy element is clearly artificial in origin, being far too massive to occur naturally. It is fundamentally unstable in its natural form and thus only ever accounted as an alloy. Properties of these alloys vary dramatically based upon the constituent metals, but appears to range from truly remarkable levels of strength to more exotic behavior such as superconductivity. This likely occurs because the nucleus of each atom is so large that the orbiting electrons are approaching light speed. Hence, the element is governed not by the established rules of classic physics. Okay, anyway, thank you for the report, Gaius. Not a sectoid, a secton. Health 45, time units 80. Actually, that's quite a lot. High reflexes, things like that. Sightings of the diminutive extraterrestrials with pallid grey skin and oversized black eyes are a common thread among eyewitness reports of alien activity. Yada yada yada. The creatures seem not to underestimate one, nonetheless suspects we will encounter rather more deadly. Yes. Assign some research projects. 7 days. Various recovered alien firearms that appear to be functional based upon the common set. Further study of alien alloys, analysis of the recovered corpses, some insight into their origins and how such creatures might be captured. Which will give us money. We started off with 3 mil. We're building a new base, which is going to cost us. This is plot stuff. I think we grab the. We're going to take just under 8 days. Can we put this on hold? We start research, does it supersede it? Cancelling the other project? No. I guess we wait the 2.5 days for this to finish and then we'll do the xenobiology. Because I kind of want the money. Right, the soldiers. Somebody's out because they got injured. So yeah, I want to say... I think it was Esther we are putting on the Skyhawk. And nobody else took injuries. I don't know if their mental fatigue is a thing. I guess we should... Armory? Is that going to be the best way to see? No missions. You got 2 kills, alright. No kills. No kills. 1 kill. Yeah, so we only shot 3. But 5 were killed. So absolutely the locals took care of a couple on their own. Oh no. 1, okay. 1. And who got the 2 kills? Okay, so 4... There was 5 aliens, 4 we shot, 1 of the locals shot. Okay. You are pretty well geared up. Close to your weight. Those that flung their flashbangs. I'm trying to think who used flashbangs. It looks like... Yeah, those have been automatically put back in their packs. Which is good to know. Okay, I guess back to this screen. Hey Claire, welcome! Let's fast forward a bit. Let's fast forward a bit more. Skyhawk fully refueled. We're good for the next mission. Xenobiology research done. Got 1 hour left on this. Okay. There you go. Right. We have a tiny little robot. The Mars Mechanically Armed Reconnaissance System is a remote-controlled armored vehicle small enough to be carried inside the dropship. Faster, tougher, and better armed than soldiers. It would be a worthy addition to our tactical teams. This vehicle is designed primarily as a scouting work. Compact and highly mobile. Upkeep is 5 grand. Okay. And then we have sentry turrets as well. Upkeep is 2 grand. I guess we have to make them in engineering. Right, we're absolutely doing the xenobiology one, right? So we can start getting some money. Engineering, is that where we can do... The upkeep was 5 grand. I think if we get all our troops knocked out, well, if we can't, like, do a full team, we're going to want something like this. Your base falls into attack. Oh, wait. The base might get attacked? Kind of want one of these as well then now, don't we? That's 5 days. I'm going to grab one of these because it's only a day or so. And 40 grand, sure. In fact, maybe we do 2. Yeah, we'll do 2. So how you been keeping, Claire? Has it been a busy day? Or... Engineering Century can produce good. And prominent scientists analyzing alien activity abducted whilst driving near Phoenix. Ah. Right. Let's grab the other vehicle. 250. I guess once the research done, that kind of cancels that out, so sure. How are we doing on 13 days for that? 5 days on that. And then we'll have to start gearing up the next base. I guess we have to plan appropriately for like what will be the best layout. I guess I'm kind of a mirror of this, right? Why has that gone up to 14? The training thing, once it's done, will give us 12 slots, won't it? That was 12 before, and I don't know why it's gone up to 14. We did recruit 2 more. Maybe it's trying to get everyone more or less on the same kind of level? Possibly? I don't know. Okay. Let's go. Keep scanning. There's going to be another UFO, right? Right. Engineers have completed work. Okay, so we have both our vehicles now. No, that was going to cost us 250. Didn't seem to, actually. Politicians assassinated. Cleaner activity near Dakar. Should we go ludicrously quick? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Construction complete. Probably need power, right? If we have our jets, that... Actually, we could just do... Would we need dispatch... We're going to need power, regardless. I think power's an obvious one. Let's nab that. Let's do some generators. The adjacency's only really for adjacency with other power generators. So sure. Let's put you there. This is still 8 days to go. Cleaner intelligence hub. Capture resources. And we'll reduce the panic. Now unlike XCOM, there isn't a big thing saying like Avatar Project or like what the panic levels are. Though I guess maybe, no, that's the Xeno. Maybe it's under the funding report, possibly. Alrighty then. We only have the one heavy because one is injured, which is fine. So sure, I think we're going out like this. Though, you know what? I'm going to give her a flashbang as well. Yeah, sure. Send out the troops. You weren't feeling very well. Ended up napping mostly. Oof. Do you feel any better after said nap? Right. Launch the assault. Eventually. There'll be an assault at some point. Less bad, at least. Okay, well, that's an improvement. It's an improvement at the very least. Capture at least 10 cleaner data items from desks within the target buildings. Return those items to the dropship. Lift off. Okay, so we actually have to get back to the ship. Enemy reinforcements will spawn continuously from turn 6. Oh boy. Only items within the dropship will be recovered at mission end. Additional cleaner data will grant further cleaner network progress and can be sold for 25,000. We're gonna have to get a wriggle on. Okay, Commander, dropship has touched down. Get in, grab as much data from the computers as possible, then get back to the dropship. We won't have long before cleaner reinforcements arrive. Understood. And you're absolutely sure this building is under cleaner control? Positive. Well, mostly. Too late to back out now, though. Get on with it. Okay, so, immediately, I guess we're getting a shot off? We shoot you immediately. Even before we get out of the ship. Fuck it, yeah. Take them out. Really? A miss? I guess they are a rookie. They can return fire? Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. Enemy spotted. Okay. Kind of tempted by the frag grenade, to be honest. That would get both of them. Though, is he actually... It's showing he's going to throw it over the... Fuck it. Okay, didn't get him, but at least we took out one. And we've got a hole in the wall. Okay. Should be able to get a shot, right? Who the fuck is that? Friendly? I would hope. Okay, right, well, those bullets are strong. We just blew the wall down with a single bullet. Okay. I say we liberally use the explosives here. Knowing we're on the clock. 26. Yeah. I go here. Just pop that in there. Really? Explosives aren't that good. Right. I'll be able to get 2 shots. Wow. These guys have a... Oh my god, their accuracy is for shit. You have gotta be... You've gotta be kidding me. Finally. Well, clearly not going to get shot off. Not even pistol overwatch. So you know what? I'm going to hunker down behind said bin. These guys have all blown their load. Actually, can I move any? No. I guess even if they're not hunkering behind something, they're at least getting down. And can you move at all? No, because you took your 2 shots. Can I, like, get 1 step out of the plane? No. Right, well, I guess we enter. Well, I'm glad their accuracy is just as bad. Okay, right. I was to go there. 25, which would give me a shot. Not a great one, but it's a shot nonetheless. Sure. Oh, of course there is. Really? I can't shoot round the wall there? Fuck you. Fine. What about him? Can't you just poke your head around the corner? Seriously? These shots. That's not going to be great. You've got a shotgun. Ugh. 14, which is not going to be great. On there. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If I was to just run over here, 18, which would give me a shot. Fuck it. We're getting to the end of the day anyway. Screw it. Give me a shot on him. Yeah, they do have some reactionary fire, it seems. Okay. Fine. Right, he has 12 health left. Can any of you just get a shot on him, please? Seriously. You've got the heavy gun. Please. Really? You push forward. Right, I'm guessing it's probably not the reception computer, but probably stuff... I don't know, actually, to be honest. We've got to get to the computers, apparently. Really? I'm going all the way around there. It's a bad shot. Screw it, I'm going to keep it down. Let's at least see if some people can maintain cover. Surprised he wasn't able to go back, but I guess he did do 2 actions. And yeah, I guess that's everything. Wow. Okay, right. The person that got shot quite a lot. Can you heal yourself? Use is 25 units. I'm gonna look in this direction and hunker down. Okay, you've got a sniper rifle. Apparently you were able to shoot my friend there, but... I mean, to be honest, I call bullshit on a lot of this, but... Sure. You have a shot? No. It went there. Would you have a shot? What's it? Control? No, control does that. It was supposed to be like a shot preview thing. But it never quite worked, so... Okay, I'm going to crouch down there now. Now, I just want to open the door and poke my head around. Is that at all possible? Fine. Really? The chairs are providing cover? There you go. Sure. I'm bum rushing the facility. There maybe? 33. She would still be able to actually use her weapon, surprisingly. And our rookie. Let's just get her over here. Um, 25. I can crouch down. There you go. I think XCOM recruits drunks from the local bar as soldiers. Yeah. Sure. Guess you're kicking in that door yourself, are you? Well, he didn't get shot going in there, which is good, I guess. I feel like there should be just a click the door to open it and have a peek kind of vibe, but fine. Aha, computers. Recover data. I mean, there's a symbol for grab computer, right? No, I don't want to go around there. The computer right in front of me. Really? Like... Ah, right. Right-click it to do the thing. Okay, does that mean the door is right-click as well? I'm going to say... chance somebody's going to come through that door there. The sniper is just going to run here. 34. At least he'll be able to actually use his gun. Screw it. I'm going to go there, see if there's other computers back here. Yes, there is. Okay. Okay, this is where the isometric view is playing merry hell with me. Right. I'd be able to just about overwatch. Somebody comes through the door there. And our rookie... Get in here? You get over there? You can. Right, we have 4 of 10 computers. And this is what? Turn 3? Turn 6 was when more bad guys were going to show up. Oh, is it supposed to do that? Yes, okay. Right click on the door. Just pops it. Okay, good. Okay, so we should be pistol overwatching. Oh, these guys. Yeah. Sure, let's look through there. And I guess... Yeah, I'll end the turn there. Oh no, you've not done anything. Because I don't want you to. I want you to keep an eye out. Okay, there's somebody around the side here. You have eyes on because you did a shot. Not great eyes on though. 58%. I mean, weirdly, if my sniper jumped out the window, then tried to cap him in the back. What's the 49? I could get a couple of pistol shots at least if it won't let me take the sniper shot. Did you drop anything? I don't think you did. Okay. Cool. Right. I can get back in. Okay, cool. Right. Alright, you. Pop that. A couple more computers in here. Good. We know the soldier went in here, and it sounded like he got shot around there, didn't it? So... grab the computers. It's all about getting in, getting out, extract. Oh, and we can actually see computers in there. Okay. We have eyes on. Okay. Can we get a shot off? 65%. Okay, he's aware of us now. Might have been a mistake. I suppose you can shoot. No, there's a wall in the way. But if you went here... 26. Just enough for a shot. Yeah, there we go. Aha. And I think he shot the soldier over here somewhere. So I think we're doing all right. I'm just gonna kick my way through this door. Yeah. I don't think this is a computer I can nab. I think it's only these office computers, not the receptionist one. Okay. Here, and I guess keep an eye on that door there. Yeah, I'll be able to get a shot off. Okay. Alright, I guess we're pushing forward in this direction then now. Sure, hunker. Why not? U16. I guess if you pop the door... Okay, no. Feels very sterile. One, it's early access. Two, like leaning heavily on the original XCOM thing. This actually is a lot like that, but obviously greater fidelity. Because I'm trying to think, like, the original XCOMs were like 92, 93? It was early-ish 90s. So they had to be relatively sparse in that. And you can't do anything because you jumped out a window and shot a guy in the back. Right. Literally, it's just you, but you're keeping your eye out, and you're keeping your eye out. Okay. Yeah. Heads up, first cleaner reinforcements have arrived. Really? That was turn 6? Okay. Grab whatever you can and get back to the chopper. Get to the chopper. We need 3 more. Okay, we have one there, and a couple over here. We have to get through this door. Okay. Ah, no, 2 here. Good, okay. No, I'm trying to grab the computer. Oh no, I'm trying to zoom in now as well. I'm not allowed to. Is that gonna... There you go. Data captured. Data captured. Where is the closest? Okay, I don't suppose these computers count, do they? Nope, that goes up. No, I'm not getting the hand sign. Right, unless we get incredibly lucky, and there's one just in here. And there is. Perfect, okay. Can I get to it? Can you get to it? Ten out of 10. Get everyone back to the ship. Okay, right. Who has movement?
Welcome.
Thank you for hello there, Mr. Handy. How are we? Right. Get to the chopper. Weirdly, I'm wondering, should we go out the door here and sidle down the back? Get your rifle out. You keep an eye out for us this way. There you go. I have enough to take a Overwatch shot. Good. Right. Get out the door. That is absolutely is the edge of the map. Good. Right. Everyone. You're all coming this way. Oh, no, maybe not. There. No. There. There. Sure. Ah, it's because there was that plant pot there. Right, fine. No, that's too far. Okay, fine. Sure, let's just stack up over here, shall we? And these guys are... Oh, actually... Ah, I guess it was an office worker that got shot, not the soldier. Which is good. Right, I mean, we could try and get extra data, but we knowing that there's other people on their way. Like, I think we've got to play maybe cautiously. You're the most exposed because you're right next to a window. Do you have any movement? You do. That said, you could just burst out the window. One of you to go back here. Okay, you know what? Let's have you go there and hunker. Can you hunker down? You can, and you'd still have shots. Good. Okay. Right. Everyone's done a thing. We've got some Overwatches. Sure. We don't know where Advent is. Right, my go. 27, what do we need? We need 33 for a shot or a pistol Overwatch. 42 would give us an accurate shot. Sure, okay. So just gonna leg it. 32, sure. Actually, I guess you could go there. As long as the other guys don't have explosives, we'll be fine. What are the chances they've got grenades? I've tempted fate now, haven't I? Fuck! I had to turn around, didn't I? Don't have flash, do I? 20. Actually, how far can you lob a grenade? Ooh. That works. And apparently you have lousy accuracy with your throwing arm. Oh well, I've lost the chance of an Overwatch shot then now, I guess. Really? You're going out that window? Why not here? Why not this window right here? Hunker down. Right. Just need to get back to the chopper. Right. These guys can try and get out here. At least to a certain extent they can cover one another. That's not going to be enough. Oh, of course, you've got the fucking large gun that requires so much AP to use. I think the heavy gunners were a bad idea, to be honest. I'm going to need 15 for even a pistol Overwatch. Screw it in that case. Let's just get up to this window so I can jump out next time. Oh, and I've got 18 there, so I would be able to take a shot, potentially, as a pistol Overwatch. Right. Is that most people? I think it is, isn't it? $29? Fuck's sake. And he's down. Fuck you! With your lousy flash bang throw! There goes our sniper. Unit carrying a captured data stick has dropped to the ground, most likely because they've been killed or stunned. Soldiers can pick up items off the ground. Okie dokie. Right. Well, I guess... What is it required to pick up? Soldiers can pick up by walking to the appropriate area. I presume I've picked it up then. Excuse me, what? I'm not allowed to... I guess because you're injured? Insufficient time units. Huh? Get wounded badly enough and you can't do a thing? Excuse... I'm trying to click on... Thank you. Right, please tell me the explosive does something. Really? It's only going to get the one, even though they're all in the splash zone. What about the demo charge? Demo... What about if we just shoot them? What if we just shoot them? Really? The bush is... There's XCOM accuracy, and then there's this. Oh, well, I guess run. Really? Oh my god. I guess because you're so badly shot? Like... do you have more AP than now? If I was to do additional healing on you, does that do anything? No, that's not going to heal anything. Oh, screw it. Let's see if I can... Wait. There was definitely... They were both red for a moment. They were both red for... Screw it. Okay, the grenades are awful. Well, I'm trying to collect the seriously. This person grenade. Oh, I need 27 to... Oh, okay, that's why. Fine. Well. Really? I guess that dude's in the way now, isn't he? Back turned and everything. Okay, he's dead. These guys are going to be fine. Just because the Muppet couldn't throw a flashbang and actually give me my chance to get away. Sure. Another one down. They are incredibly accurate and incredibly dangerous. Perfect. Right, are you... Like, fuck it. Kill them all! No, I've killed a bush. I'm trying to shoot the bush in front of me. I should have just run. Alright, okay, yeah. The mission is a scrub, I guess. Did I get... Who dropped the data? I'm down 2 now. It said run over the person that has the thing. I'm trying to zoom in. Please tell me there's... Like, R and F? No, this is as zoomed as we go. Like, I've run over the body several times. Yes, I know this is early access, but this is... There's elements of this is... It's something. It absolutely is something. And I don't have this... No. No, I'm trying to pick the person. There you go. If I was to run back here, am I gonna pick up anything? It doesn't look like it. I have no idea how... It said just run over and you can collect the data off them. Like, we can't go back without the data. And we've lost 2 people already. trying to goddamn highlight somebody is a pig. Yeah, well, they're all just standing out in the open, getting ready to get shot again. That's about it, actually. Well, I can get these guys back on the boat. Go on, back on the helicopter. Get back to the... I clicked the button! Get back to the chopper! Just past the turn, right. We're suppressed. Suppressing fire! They're fleeing. Well, did they pick up the data? That's the plane goes after! Everyone's bleeding out. Great. Can't do anything because no AP. Can you, for God's sake? Like, why? It's supposed to be splash damage, right? It's a grenade. How? How is that not? How? How did it go through the fucking wall? What is going on? Can I just, like, shoot them myself? They do not deserve to be trying to save the world. They are idiots. Seriously, like, why is it going in there? Clearly showing the path. Like, that is, I know it's early access, but that is consistently a bug? Right? I mean, is it bouncing off the door or something? What the fuck is happening? Well, they're going to die. They're bleeding out. They're literally going to die because they're bleeding out. Fuck it, just end turn. Have everyone die, yeah. There you go. Yeah. Wow! Actually got a killing shot! Okay, there you go. Can we please, you know... Thank you. Right, did you pick up the stuff? I have no idea if you've actually picked up the stuff. I guess we get back to the helicopter and find out, and that's pretty much where we're calling it for the day anyway. Like, I know there's XCOM accuracy, but then there's this as well. This is... scuffed? Like, there's something off about it. Come on. Come on. Right, is he going to take 5 back with him? No. Even though I definitely walked over every corpse. And there was no way of, like, picking up... Oh, right. That's it. We're just aborting the mission. There you go. I tried. You saw. It said just go to where they dropped and you pick up the thing. But there was nothing to click. There was no buttons. And I walked over their body enough. And then also just weird grenade throws that definitely didn't go anywhere where I clicked them. Anyway, we'll get back and then I'm going to go get some food. It's hilarious how... Don't even say it's janky. Like I said, I've just got to presume it's... bugs. So yeah, we lost 4. One's badly wounded. But sure, we accept our losses. Cleaner network access 10%. So is it saying we did? We did get the data out? I am confused. We're calling it there anyway. No. Let's quit on back to the main. It's early access. Hopefully it has some development on it. I know it's I think it's supposed to have like 60% of the content in. There was definitely something in the blurb about UFOs keep coming up to a certain point, and then after that they haven't got the later UFOs. But you can continue playing if you want and just kind of develop your bases and such. But yeah, I think at least if it's like XCOM, the drawback of lobbing a grenade, it's guaranteed damage, but you lose any stuff that you kind of data or corpses or what have you. Like, the accuracy on that was completely wild. And then the data recovery thing, like, it was definitely like, it said go to where the body drops and you pick it back up. But it didn't seem to. We got to the plane and there was nothing about, like, you've transferred all... So, I don't know. Hopefully that's the sort of thing that gets ironed out. If not, it's going to be very frustrating for a lot of people, I'm guessing. Anyway,